heavy hitters are back, man. Throw your aces up. God damn it. I'm your boy, Jay.
I'm your boy, Evan.
I'm your boy, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Nah, man. Gang, what did I tell you about this?
Undesirable turn to undeniable.
When did
To uncrown.
So Cody got a tan, huh?
Oh, man. Be happy you in the presence of Cody today.
Alright, like we like to do.
I wish I was in the presence of Bryan over Cody.
Like we do every week, it's time for our wrestling news recap of the week. That's what I'm gonna call it going forward, wrestling recap of the week.
Hey, we'll do that then. That's
Wrestling
cool.
news.
So, we're going to kick it off with a big one. Bryan.
Bryan
Danielson.
Bryan coming off.
I'm going to call him Daniel Bryan till I die.
Bryan Danielson coming off a big return this past weekend at Collision. Ended up facing Ricky Starks in the strap match at All Out. Came out victorious. And he came back on Collision the following Saturday and said, look, what's next? I promised my daughter that when she turns, or I promised my kid when I turn 7.
When she turned 7.
When she,
You said when I turned 7.
He talking about Birdie, that's his daughter.
I know.
When she turned 7.
When she turns 7, he's going to retire. She's at the age of 6.
Oh, bro.
I'm pretty sure. I said I wish he would, like, after he done wrestling, he should just come back to WWE and train.
That's what he should do.
And, like, help some of the young talent.
Well, no,
you don't think he should train
I think that's the thing. I think he just wants to spend more time at home.
That too. But
And
if he still want to work, he can come
speaking,
train.
And speaking of home, he challenged Zack Sabre Jr. to a match in his hometown of Seattle, Washington. Well, home state of Seattle, Washington.
Now,
Wrestle Dream.
if this is Bryan Danielson's swan song, it's been a hell of a career. So I think he's went out on the high. I just hope he goes out on the high.
So.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest. Like him going out in AEW is not a good move.
Now,
I feel like he should go out where he started, and that's WWE.
Now, the way he went out in WWE, I feel like he can't top that. The great match he had with Roman Reigns after WrestleMania.
Yeah, he went out. He did have his big match at WrestleMania.
But I'm talking about they had the match on SmackDown after Mania too. That match was incredible. So I want to see guys go out on a high. I don't want to see him come back and wrestle, and then at the minute like the Shawn Michaels thing.
I just come back and do.
He could. I feel like he would be a great trainer for the young dudes over at the developmental center. So
I would say I would like to see him go out with one more title win. But I mean, look at the last time he's held the title.
I don't care about DB winning titles anymore. I mean, he's that man though. It's established. But I understand what you're saying though.
Well, I know some people like me like see. I mean, look at the thing with Edge. A lot of people when he returned want to see him go out with one more title ring.
Nah, I did. But that's cool. So, if this is the end for Dan Bryan, thank you. We enjoyed all your years.
That man made famous.
He really cranked up his promos in AEW though, because he can curse on there and say the S word and stuff like that.
Let me say one thing about Bryan Danielson. I think I had mentioned to y'all when he did that Forbidden Door when he came out the final countdown. Bro, when I heard that live, crowd went nuts.
Tell you.
Just the whole stadium.
That's the song they play on sports teams?
Yeah,
it's the final count. That one?
Yeah, he did it at All Out, and the crowd went nuts. Just hear the whole stadium go, it's the final. Like, it echoes.
Man.
I got a moment, I'm going to just say it from D. Bryan, one of my favorite moments when he first started, when he won Money in the Bank in 2011. And that was like one of the first few underdogs. Like, nobody expected him to do that, and then he went on to cash in and become world champion. Like,
wasn't that Big Show or Mark Henry?
Yeah, Big Show. That's one of my favorite moments from D. Bryan. That was when this early.
No, I thought it was Mark Henry.
Nah, Big Show had won the title. And then Mark Henry destroyed Big Show after the match.
So, y'all, we got all our emotions off of DB. So, let's talk about Collision.
I'll do the honors. As we all know, the weekend of All Out, CM Punk was terminated from his contract due to the conclusion of the pending investigation that was done after what happened at All In between him and Jack Perry.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick before you continue? You're very professional. I do like the way you do this though. Like you're not a very blunt person like me. I like the way you go about, like you know what I'm saying, bro?
Because
I would just say CM Punk's a girl.
Because
but he'll be like impending investigation. Yeah, I like that. Go ahead, go crazy, bro. Because it's your time. Go shine.
Well, because here's the thing. I love CM Punk, I do, but at the end of the day, what happens if you do something you're not supposed to? That's just plain simple. You gotta get cut. But due to an impending investigation, he was terminated from his contract. It was not taken well by the Chicago crowd, especially when Tony Khan came out for Collision.
Wasn't taken well by the fans either.
Yeah, fans were upset.
Because why the fact that they fight, I get it. He do a lot of stuff but they fired the star that they had,
which unfortunately
that's unreal to me, man.
Is leading to the downfall of Collision.
And then the show already come on Saturday.
From personal experience this past weekend, the stadium was half sold out. It was so bad they were moving people from the 200.
We could have got a free front row seat.
You said we could have just walked in there and got a free ticket.
People that were in the 200 to 300 seats got moved down to the 100 section.
That's tough.
100 sections or floors. That's how bad it was.
Jeez.
The cameras specifically only pandered to one side of the stadium because the other side was dead empty. They had it taped off. It was that bad.
Oof.
Now, Collision already has the issue going that on some Saturdays WWE pay-per-views take place. Like, for one example, SummerSlam took place on the same day as Collision. So, the night we get Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, CM Punk and Ricky Starks were fighting that night. And of course, more people tuned in to SummerSlam versus Collision.
I'm so amazed by that.
So, Collision as of right now is in a downfall spiral. It might change because now that Punk's not there, they're more open to having Dynamite guys come over.
If I'm them, I'm making some more Joe the Man on that show.
That's what they're doing
That's
of right
somebody
now.
That's real deal. Keith Lee, push Keith Lee, man. Malachi Black.
Malachi Black is a dude that should be.
That show got talent. I don't understand. Let me book Collision.
But
I think Tony he likes booking.
Man.
Collision is in a downward spiral right now.
You don't need CM Punk. You got
I
talent.
see it growing back up in due time. But as of right now, with coming off the heels of Punk being terminated from the company, it's just in a downward spiral. And it's upsetting because
they gotta use their talent, man.
Oof. So, Tony Khan went about this in a way. He got rid of his biggest star. So now
they lost 89,000 viewers.
So now AEW. So we get stuck with the Cucamonga Kids and Kenny Omega.
What?
AEW. We got rid of the biggest star in the company, and we get to keep Hangnail, Adam Page.
Hangnail.
This is where the professionalism goes out.
And we get to keep the Cucamonga Kids and Kenny Olivier, or Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang. So, F the real star in the company. Let's just keep these guys because they're the ones really starting the drama. Let's keep these guys.
CM Punk a hothead. He a proven cancer.
He is.
He can't be in the locker room.
See, I don't think Vince ever fired nobody for punching him though, or trying to punch him.
I mean, I feel like if you're not supposed to punch him, he gonna fire you. If he tell you to punch him on screen. But if it's an altercation or something, but he suspended Titus for 60 days for telling him to move out the way.
Bret Hart punched Vince.
Now,
and he came back.
But he suspended Titus for shoving him, bro.
Now here's the thing with the termination. A lot of people are saying it was due to not what happened at All In. They say there was another altercation behind closed doors between Punk and Tony Khan. We don't know what that is. Nothing has come out. Nothing has been released. But all Khan said was, I don't want to have to feel fear for my life.
Fear for his life? Really?
Well, like I said, we don't know what happened.
Somebody up piping there or something? How did he fear for his life?
We don't.
Or maybe Tony's just never been in a real fight.
CM Punk was for the people.
So taking a beating is fearing for your life?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. It ain't like he in there with Deontay Wilder. That's CM Punk.
CM Punk was in UFC. He had one fight.
Now, one other
Man.
news I want to get into before we get it, because I just thought of it. Impact's coming up on 1,000 episodes.
I thought they came up on 1,000 episodes already.
No, not yet. It's like.
So they couldn't have been counting all of TNAs. This is different, right?
No, it's. You gotta remember they only have one show.
Right.
So they have.
That's every week.
If you're
But
taking, if you,
they've been going on since.
yeah, but you
Right.
gotta remember they only have like 52 episodes a year, if that. So you gotta realize how long it took them to get up to that.
18 years then. It took them 18 years.
They only get 1,000 episodes.
It took them 18 years then.
Cause I did see that on social media.
So I guess it started in 05 then, I guess.
02.
I guess some shows might.
But you gotta remember, so yeah, because 52 weeks out the year, 52 episodes. That's 100 like every 2 years.
Yeah, it's like 19 because I remember WWE did their Raw 1000 in 2012.
Yeah.
Raw debuted in '93. That's 19 years. So
Yeah, it's around that time.
yeah.
Got
So
it.
19 years. So 2004 was probably when it started.
Got one of the big name tag teams coming back. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys
Bro,
team
get the
3D.
tables.
Who also
washed.
who also
I want to see the Dudleys back in the ring though.
who also
They
signed.
might be going to AEW soon.
No, because if you two let me finish, they also signed WWE Legends deals, which would prevent them from going to AEW.
I don't want to see the Dudleys on TV like that no more.
Maybe they can put Jason through the table.
Well, Bubba Ray's still doing it. He's been doing this thing recently against PCO and all that.
So,
Well, props to Impact for making it to 1,000 episodes.
and they dragged
even
it
though,
like to
even though the last few years have been
pitiful.
thank you.
Now, Zilla Fatu just got fired from ROW.
Reality of wrestling. Yeah, so if y'all don't know who that is, that's Umaga's son.
Bro,
He wrestled for Booker T Company, but we might see him in WWE soon. You know how the Samoan family just keep growing. So.
This is just Fatu overload at this point.
Yeah,
They got family
it's
members
more,
everywhere.
There's more of them.
the Samoan, this Fatu, Ananoe family, they run wrestling. That's just what it is. Rather it be The Rock, rather it be Roman Reigns. It's just going to be a Samoan that's just slaughtering the wrestling industry. Look at Roman Reigns right now. The biggest wrestling star in all of the world right now. With not even no competition.
I don't really understand like what you really like about him for real though.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
The greatest wrestler. I mean, he's a superstar. You don't like
It's
superstars?
not really that given, like, he good for sure. He good. 100%, but like he not really that's not somebody I don't really pick out. Like when they pick Cena, like Cena he had everything, like Roman at first before this character he didn't have it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like from the jump he had to grow into it.
Absolutely. And a lot of it has to do with the booking.
But
and
then
his
even
character.
that, like in the ring, he really not all that good.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
He okay, but
I'm gonna disagree.
I don't know. I've never been a Roman Reigns fan, but I respected everything he was capable of.
Bro.
But yeah.
Zilla Fatu, possibly on his way to WWE or AEW.
I mean, he probably either one. I feel like he'll come to WWE. His family's snapping right now.
Bro, they run.
But if he choose to go to AEW, that could be decent for him too.
Bro. So, one more. Another family member, Bryan Pillman Jr. is signed to NXT.
Yeah, he signed like a month or so ago, but he haven't been on TV or nothing yet. So they figuring out plans for him, how they gonna use him. So we gonna see how they book him, man. NXT exciting right now. No Mercy coming up.
Whoop
September
that
30th.
Yeah, whoop that shit.
Yeah, NXT coming, man.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
They got the greatest color commentator down there of all time. So we gonna see what go on, man. Bro, they got the greatest color commentator of all
You see,
time.
I didn't pay no attention to that.
You know they got the greatest color commentator of all time.
That's literally one of the worst comments I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
Shooky dookie dookie quack quack.
So, I like that. So I'm gonna make that the shucky ducky quack quack. I'm gonna put that in. That should be in my intro. But NXT, get ready for Brian Pillman Jr. Comment down below, man.
Get ready to get speared by Braun Breaker, Brian Pillman. That's gonna be his initiation.
Damn, I don't want to.
He just getting speared right off the rib.
Right off the. As soon as anybody, if he coming out and cutting a promo talking about how tough he is, he getting splattered.
That's tough.
So you gotta choose his words carefully.
Well, you got something to say?
Yeah, in the final news, and I'm shocked out of all people, you did not bring this up. Gunther, longest Intercontinental title reign.
I mean, I know Gunther's great. I don't need to tell these people that Gunther's great.
He beat Honky Tonk Man. He the longest champion in the history.
It's crazy. He's been on the main roster, like since he's been on the main roster. He's held the Intercontinental Champion. 99% of his run on the main roster has been with the Intercontinental Championship. He's been a champion 99% of the time. He's been on the main roster.
95. It took him like 2 weeks to win the title.
Damn, 2 weeks.
Yeah, he won it quick.
Cause he came up after he got beat by Braun Breaker and
we
sent him up.
We don't have to talk about that.
And I just want to make mention of that because that's one of the few people in WWE who beat Gunther clean, decisively. And you don't know the other person who beat him?
I don't want to know.
The new leader of Imperium real soon, Ilya Dragunov.
You watch too much YouTube, gang.
And he tapped that boy out, by the way.
I've never seen Gunther tap out.
So
that must have been Walter.
Also, newest superstar on the Raw roster, Jey Uso making his return to Payback.
Yes, and we got 2 new goofies in WWE, Gallows and Anderson.
Come on, man, stop, bro. That's tough.
I
like Gallows and Anderson.
I do too. I think they might be trying to start to separate the OC a little bit.
Having them act like goofies and be on the phone while AJ getting beat up.
I think it's going to get to the point where AJ is just going to get this hot head streak and they're just going to say enough is enough. If you're going to be like this, we want nothing to do with you.
I mean, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, but he's probably just frustrated with them losing and not just...
They not taking their career serious no more.
Bro.
As well as LA Knight, new deal. Getting a push here real soon.
What everybody's saying.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
But I think that's it though, man. I'm really out of stuff. Comment down below what y'all think. You know, the heavy hitters. We the ghosts at this, man.
I'm your boy Morrow.
And Money Making Jay.
William.
Yeah.